Hi, I'm Corey Arnold with Keep Smiling Plumbing. Thank you for joining me today. Behind me is 12Stone Church. They've been heating their water in a traditional tanked system. Today, we'll be upgrading that to a tankless. Won't you join me for a little education?
Hello, I'm Gareth with Keep Smiling Plumbing. I've got 15 years of tankless water heater experience, and I'm here today to install 3 tankless water heaters for 12Stone Church. So they had a tank style water heater and that was starting to leak. So what we did is we looked at changing it out for the same type or looking at a tankless. So today we put in Rinnai tankless water heaters. The reason we went with tankless is it provided a lot more space within the closet for them to utilize, and it also offered a more life expectancy than the existing water heater that they had. In a commercial setting, a tank style water heater usually lasts around 8 to 10 years. With the tankless, we can expect around 15 years or so. Tankless in a residential setting is great because the life expectancy is around 20 years plus. So that's almost twice as long as a regular water heater. They have about half the running cost of a regular gas water heater, and they're very environmentally friendly.
Plumbing is a very interesting trade. It requires a unique skill set in most other trades. Today was a good example. While installing our tankless water heater, we had to reroute an electrical conduit. It takes a true professional to understand how to tackle all of these interesting and unique obstacles that we encounter.
Tankless water heaters are a lot more complicated to install, so it's very important to go get training from a manufacturer because it takes a lot of different aspects of plumbing that you have to put together so that you can get a good tankless installation. The main things is that the gas needs to be sized correctly, so you should always run a gas size calculation to make sure that you're pulling enough gas to the unit so that it performs well. Because although they use a lot less gas overall, they do use a lot more when they're running so that they can heat on demand and provide a good flow rate. The main things to concern with a tankless is not volume but flow rate. So when you are sizing a tankless, you should think about how many fixtures would run at any one time and size it in a way that it would meet the demand of the property. So this tankless setup has a recirculation system, and so what that does is the water is pumped around the property and then back to the tanklesses, and that way it's already traveled down the lines and gives the user instant hot water. This is done via a pump which is controlled by the tankless, so the pump turns on when the tankless temperature gets below a certain set point. The pump will come on, it will circulate around the property until it gets back to the tankless. The tankless recognizes the temperature. Once it hits the set point, the tankless will turn the pump off, and then it'll stay that way for about another 10 minutes till the tankless turns the pump on and then reheats it again if it needs to. So tankless water heaters are great for different people. So if you're running out of hot water, tankless is a great solution because it gives you endless hot water. You could just keep running it. You could fill a swimming pool with it if you wanted to. It would just keep giving you hot water. I'm Gareth Evans with Keep Smiling Plumbing. Back to you, Corey.
Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate you learning a little bit about our tankless water heater solutions. To learn more for your home or business, find us online at keepsmilingplumbing.com or 770-979-7997.